me to do a practice in the ocean of awareness. And so I'm going to instruct just at the beginning for a few moments around resting in that ocean, allowing the waves of sensation, of sense uh, experience, of emotion, of breath. Uh, and ultimately, we could rest in what we might call then the wave of change, the reality of ever flowing, ebbing, changing, cresting and falling uh, flow of experience. So let's do that together. Flo, it's so nice to, Lois, so nice to have you with us. Thank you. I wish Greg were here so he could say hello too. I will let him know and he will send his wishes. He is
Good
in a
morning.
medical procedure, I believe, today, but good to have you.
Thank you, Di. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
It-
Lois is a
it's
long time Sangha member, right from the very get-go. Right.
very good to see you
Good to
and
see
be
you
here and
also.
to be here.
Wonderful, wonderful. So then we're going
Going,
to find a posture for this practice that is supported, alert, because we're going to use a little bit of imagery. And so we want to have our faculty for mind available. And then, of course, as best we can, that we sit in an open, with an open heart. And for me, lying does that as well as sitting. And then I always just think heart forward in the practice, that my heart shine both within and around as best it can. And then we can just relax the eyes, close them, and just see if we can't come to rest in the body in some way that feels attentive, caring, and mindful. And to do so, we know from the research that finding little points to rest in the body can be helpful. For those with long practice, don't worry about it. You just find the body, rest there. But when we haven't been practicing for a while, it might be a little easier to just feel the sense of the body sitting, find the breath, and then with the next out breath, breathing all the way down to make contact simply only completely with the feet. And if you notice, the feet themselves have these waves of change, tense and loose, warm and cool, pulsing, tingling, numb. Can we make contact with our kind attention and our breath for just a few breaths? And then we're going to breathe up the body into our seat for a few breaths, doing exactly the same. Letting the weight of the body be an invitation to ground, to stabilize, to settle the wave of the whole body in its breath, dipping us, rising us. And then let's come into the breathscape, the chest, the abdomen, the belly, the whole of it or a part. And see if we can't make contact with the wave of the breath, just simply the wave. and letting the wave have us, letting the whole body, mind, being just rise and fall. As it is being informed and instructed by the breath. And I notice that it takes me really several moments to bring my whole mind the mind will move away from the breath. And in that awareness, we smile. Once again, awakened, no longer drifting aimlessly in the vast ocean. We're right here, completely present to this body and this breath. See if you can sense now not only the rise and fall of the breath itself by its felt sense. We're not thinking, we're experiencing the breath. See if you can sense then in these little brief moments, not only the rise and fall of the breath itself, but the vast open ocean of awareness in which each wave comes and goes. Each in-breath comes from the vastness. Rises, crests, and falls back into the depths. Into the stillness, silence. Deep. And then rather than resting the mind at the ocean's surface, we're going to just begin to drop slowly beneath. We continue to feel the breath, the wave, the undulation, but we do not now let go of that sense of the vastness. We hold the wave in a much larger, more vast, more open lens. So we're opening the lens of awareness to the left, to the right, in front and behind us. And now we're even inviting the sense of being down in the depth of the wave so that there is even a sense of spaciousness above and below. Gentle, undulating waves of breath. Resting, abiding in the vast ocean of awareness. You can use the imagery if it's helpful. It will be a little more useful if we can eventually release some of the imagery in its time. You can always use it as a support. In its time to rest in the direct experience itself. Complete peace, tranquility, abiding like this. Clear light, awareness shining directions, not separate from the wave, not separate from the ocean, but an essential part. Could you imagine yourself a radiant drop of water, lighting the whole of the ocean? dropping deeper and deeper into the stillness and silence of the ocean of awareness. Until we realize that actually our own inner qualities, our own heart and mind and body are exactly the qualities of this ocean, not separate in any way. Ocean awareness is us. And so we see if we can release, allow, and open into our own vastness, into our own stillness, and silence, that which holds all experience. The breath, the sound, the thought, emotion arise like the wave of the ocean, but in our depth there is no struggle, no separation. It's simply held in the vastness of our own heart mind. Nothing is mistaken for me or mine, and held in the vast ocean. awareness. You and the ocean are being interconnected, non-separate. This is the truth of all things. All things. And so then may we wish ourselves and all things happiness. May we wish ourselves and all beings freedom from distress, from pain, from fear, infliction. May we wish ourselves ease, well-being, and equanimity with each breath, always abiding in this ocean of awareness. And all will be well. And may this practice, this morning, and all practice, of all time, past, present, and future, may it touch all beings, all people, and all things, until the end of suffering. And may it be so this very day. So be it. May you all have a beautiful day, resting, abiding in this ocean of awareness. I know it will help me today as I help my husband with being not so well today. And I hope that you will take good care of yourselves, be well. And from that, I know you will contribute also to the well-being of others. So thank you all, Joyce and Rick and Lois.
Thank you, Diana.
You're so welcome. Have a wonderful day.
You too. And I hope your husband feels better.
I know he will. I have confidence at this moment. He's going to be loved on right now. So I'm trusting that's going to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Di.
Yeah, Lois, I hope to see you again. Wonderful to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to get out there. I'm in Vista now, so, but I
Oh,
want to get to your
that's-
garden.
That's a little complicated, Lois, I know, especially early in the morning, but whenever you can get here, we would love to be with you.
Well, thank you. I wanted to tell you that I have, I've fallen off the cushion. And,
Yeah, for sure. It happens.
it happens. And, but with your guidance, with all your teachings, I
Yeah.
knew I could begin again. And I
You
saw Greg
can.
had the 35 minutes this morning, and I was like,
Yes,
well, maybe I should try to sit through that, because I know we have long sittings.
that's
And
right.
so-
We do.
so-
We're a marathon running in our sittings. And by the
Yes.
way, Lois, you drop in for whatever you can do.
Well,
And if
thank you.
that's
And
20
that's kind
minutes, you just do that.
That's kind of what I did. And
Yeah,
but
good.
your voice and just being here with you helped my body relax in such a way that it hasn't in a while. So thank you for
Wonderful,
that. That
wonderful.
really, really helped me. And it just goes to show us, that the
It's right
practice
there.
still is right there, even if
Even
it's
when we forget how to do it, Lois, it's right
That's
there
right.
for us. And by the way, maybe in 3 minutes, 3 breaths at a time, because it's like that for me too. So we don't
okay.
want to ever get ideas about I've got to be able to do it for X or Y or Z. No, you don't, because none of us do.
That's right.
But
And
today
thank
we've
you.
got what we've got. This moment, we use that. Well, I'm
That's it.
feeling a little more abiding like you. I'm going to try to go use that in some way towards some good and
Yeah.
start with you. So I'm glad you're feeling a little more present and in there. That's the
Yeah.
work we're all doing.
Yes, thank you, Diane. Thank you.
You're
to
so
everyone
welcome,
here.
Lois. I'll see you soon. I look forward to that.
Okay, me too. Take
All
care.
right.
everybody.
Mwah. Okay. Be well.
You